Good evening, Ryther community, and welcome to Ryther's annual fundraising event. My name is Christine Tang. I'm the Executive Director of Families of Color Seattle, FOCS, a nonprofit organization that works to connect parents and build a loving community of families of color. FOCS has been a partner of Ryther's for many years, and we are grateful to Ryther for providing meeting space to many of our FOCS parent groups. I am especially excited to join you today as someone who has observed and has felt the transformative power of Ryther. I hope everyone leaves with an understanding that Ryther services are strong because of the support Ryther receives from this community. You make a big difference, and we are here to celebrate that. At an event celebrating how Ryther helps form community, connection, and belonging. We are also here to acknowledge the great challenge that is ahead of us as a community. As many of you know, children are struggling with their mental health, and families are struggling to support loved ones with developmental disabilities and mental health needs. Here in Seattle, one of the wealthiest cities in the nation, 3 in 10 children do not receive the care they need. We know that the pandemic exacerbated existing systemic inequities in Black and Brown communities. News headlines again and again tell of how mental health is a crisis that's getting bigger and its victims are getting younger. How we respond to this mental health crisis reflects who we are as a community. With over 135 years of experience serving our community, Ryther is known for excellence in treatment. With your help today, we can continue that legacy. A legacy of community and connection. A legacy of helping every young person, regardless of their family's income, find a path to healing and hope. Thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, your gift today is 100% tax deductible. A heartfelt thank you to all our sponsors. Our first speaker tonight is Ryther's Executive Director, Karen Brady. Karen is going to provide us with a look into what makes Ryther's programs stand apart from other mental health providers in the community. She will share with us the building blocks to each and every Ryther program that, when combined, create services that provide the best treatment possible for Ryther clients. Without further ado, here's Karen Brady.
Ryther's been providing services to children and youth for over 130 years. Over those many years, we've grown and changed with the community that we serve. Today, we provide an array of behavioral health services to children, youth, and young adults with complex needs, from young adults with mental health challenges who may be struggling with homelessness to young children with autism who are trying to connect with their peers. Our staff bring their expertise, their commitment, and their compassion to each young person and their family. While we've grown and expanded our expertise, we've retained our reputation for providing high-quality services to children and youth with complex needs. How do we do that? How do we make sure that we provide the best services that we can? We do that by including several key tenets in all of our programs. First, we make sure that we consider and include all the necessary perspectives when making decisions, starting with the perspective of the young person and their family at the center. Then we thoughtfully partner with other agencies to best serve our clients. We know clients need an integrated network to receive the best care possible. Then we use theory-driven, research-based knowledge along with our critical thinking, our experiences, and each client's individual needs and preferences to guide our work. While it's important to rely on research, it is equally important that the young person and their family tell us what has worked for them and what hasn't. Social justice and equity are integral to our work. Our clients and staff come from diverse backgrounds. We cannot do the exceptional therapeutic work we are known for without first examining our own potential biases in how we view our clients, how we view our coworkers, and how we view the world around us. Finally, we know that it's common for children and their families to go through traumatic events That's why trauma-informed care is integral to all of the treatment that we do. We work to understand what happened to our clients to bring them to where they are today. Regardless of what program they are involved in, all of these things come together to help those that we serve find, among other things, community and connection. What does that mean? It means that everyone feels like the community that they are part of a community that really sees them and reflects them, and that there's one person in their life that they feel connected to, with whom they feel safe and secure. If we've done our job, each young person should be able to identify their community and name their connection. Later in the program, you will see how one of Ryther's clients, Adrian, found community and connection here. I am so grateful for everyone joining us here tonight to support the work that Ryther does.
Hi, my name is Steffi and I am the Donor Relations Manager here at Ryther. Thank you, Karen, for sharing with us what it is that makes a program a Ryther program. While working in development, I've had the privilege to see some of our amazing program staff in action. And I can attest that Ryther has a way of meeting their clients' needs that is unlike any other organization. Now it is time for me to announce this year's Mother Ryther Home Award. This award recognizes one of our supporters' exceptional dedication, compassion, and service to children in need. Ryther began in 1885 with a simple act of kindness when Olive Ryther opened her doors to 4 children whose mother had died. Her doors remained open to others, and she was Mother Ryther to over 3,000 children in her 50 years of service. I am honored to announce the recipient of this year's award. In the same dedicated, passionate manner of Mother Ryther, we are thrilled to recognize and thank Urban Artworks, a local nonprofit that helps improve the community by empowering youth through the creation of public art. For over 25 years, Urban Artworks has provided arts education to youth who face barriers to the arts education and employment. That includes youth who are involved in the juvenile court system. Program participants work alongside professional teaching artists, and they learn basic art skills, research, design, and install public art throughout King County. This year, Ryther was lucky enough to partner with Urban Artworks in the creation of mural on Ryther campus. Urban Artworks teenagers partnered with the younger children of Ryther's ABA program to design a mural, and the youth decided on the theme of overcoming challenges to create art to match the theme. Urban Artworks invited the Ryther community to join in painting. Participants range in age from 3 to 80 years old. Urban Artworks has created over 60 murals in the Seattle area, and Ryther is honored to have one of them on our campus. Urban Artworks, you create self-confidence in every child you work with. Thank you for creating a world where all people have access to the transformative power of creating public art. Congratulations on being this year's Mother Ryther Home Award recipient.
Did you know Ryther has over 20 different unique programs that serve children, youth, and families from 0 to 26 years old? These programs serve a wide range of folks, from youth experiencing homelessness to children with autism or anxiety disorders, as well as children with emotional, behavioral, or social challenges. Ryther offers a wide range of services, and so each year during this event, we try to spotlight a different Ryther program. This year, we're highlighting Ryther's Aspiring Youth Program. Ryther's Aspiring Youth Program serves children and young adults with a diagnosis of autism, ADHD, learning disabilities, and their siblings. Their social groups and summer camps provide a space to develop tools to navigate their social world and make sustainable friendships. These skills can be applied to their social, academic, and family life. This program is close to my heart because there are people who I love who participated in Ryther's Aspiring Youth Program, and I've seen firsthand the amazing difference it makes. You have heard from a lot of adults during this program. Now let's hear from some Ryther kids.
Sophie, what do you think your favorite part of Ryther is?
Honestly, when I got here, like the first year, it just felt like a normal day just going the first day of school. But then, like, I met someone, showed me around, and then just like a few years later, it came to be like my home, where people are always there waiting, hang out. And it was really nice.
What was your favorite part about summer camp? What do you enjoy the most?
I would mostly say getting to hang out with my friends, making new friends, and stuff like that.
What was your favorite part of being in the community and of stuff you enjoyed about staff?
Because staff is there all really friendly, and then most of the time they are very relatable.
What do you think your favorite part about Ryther was?
It's very supporting. I feel I sometimes I can actually feel I can let my true self be here, and I don't have to fool myself, have my true self in my home.
I hope the story you're about to hear will inspire you the same way it inspires me. You're about to learn more about the sense of community, connection, and belonging at Ryther. Here is Adrian's story.
I've always loved nature. There are times where I just like sitting in the woods and just taking it all in. I just love plants in general. If you're stressed or just needing a quiet place, the outdoors is the great place to go. My perfect day for me, I just love walking. Where I live, there's the Burt Gilman Trail, and so I love walking down there all the time.
When Adrian was about 4 years old or so, he was having trouble in certain aspects of his preschool. Adrian's had some learning disabilities and has, had some troubles in school.
Adrian, like a lot of the youth we work with, feel very overwhelmed sometimes in a school setting. So a lot of their day is just spent putting a lot of emotional and sensory energy to getting through the day. And it's hard for them to create longer-term friendships in that context.
I came to Ryther when I was in my first year of high school. I feel like I belong here. I'm comfortable here. I know the staff members. And so I feel like I am connected to them.
Adrian looks forward to coming to Ryther and doing activities and being part of the community, and it's a real sense of belonging here.
At Ryther's Aspiring Youth Program, we've seen that community is where growth can happen, it's where confidence happens. Adrian came to Ryther's Aspiring Youth Program when he was a teenager. He matriculated, he went to college, and this spring he came to us, expressed his interest in nature and plants, and we were able to work with him, and he just really developed this incredible interpretive plant guide for Ryther's nature trail.
I wanted to teach the kids that it's fun to go on hikes because you're learning new plants and also enjoying a good time as well. What kind of animal do you think eats these? I think it's like caterpillar.
Watching Adrian lead the nature trail, it's just profoundly powerful to see how much ongoing community is created. And we have younger kids coming and saying, hey, when I'm older, can I lead something like that?
I feel great because I'm giving back to the community, and also I'm just sharing my experience with other people.
Adrian is one of the most outgoing, friendly, enthusiastic folks you will meet. Adrian wants to make people have a good day. When he sees other people smile, he smiles. I know that he's going to be helping other people feel really good and feel really happy, because that's where he draws his joy from. I am so excited for Adrian's future.
Wow, what a powerful story. Ryther recognizes that not all donations are financial. Many community members give to Ryther through acts of service. Here to talk about more ways to get involved is Grace Olone.
Our 130-year legacy is something we value and we're truly proud of. The League has been able to raise over $5.8 million since the mid-1980s. The Ryther League is all volunteers, and we raise money to try to help fund all of the treatments that the kids need at Ryther, from every age possible all the way through all of their programs. We're also holding our first ever Marathon to Hope this October 16th at Green Lake Park. And we really want the community to be able to get involved with us as well, not just by participating in the run or the walk, but also in being able to learn more about Ryther and our mission. As much as we treasure our legacy and all that we've been able to accomplish, one thing that we know is that the Ryther League needs to continue on. We're actually trying to find different ways people in our community can bring their skills to bear to help us with our future. We want you to get involved in whatever way you can so that we can have a thriving future for these kids.
Thank you, Grace. And just like that, we are nearing the end of our program. If you have not had the chance to donate yet, now is the time. You can donate by following the link below. Now, we are joined by our final speaker, Pamela.
During this time when youth are more vulnerable than ever, I have seen how important Ryther services are in this community. And the thing about Ryther that has always impressed me is that they do not create programs and wait for clients to come to them. They see their clients and their community, recognize a need, and then thoughtfully create programs to address that need. You've all just watched the story of Adrian, a client in Ryther's Aspiring Youth program. My daughter is also part of that program, so it holds a special place in my heart. We've been utilizing the services from the Aspiring Youth program for over a decade, which is really incredible when you think about it. And when I asked my daughter what she thought was the most meaningful part of her experience, she talked about having fun, of course. She talked about staff that she's particularly bonded to, staff who've really been a big part of her life, and ultimately, what she said, which I think sums it all up, aspiring youth motivates me to be me. And I don't think there's anything more important to either myself or my husband as parents than motivating both of our children to be themselves. At Ryther, she found a community where she could do just that, be herself. Children right now are in more need than ever of mental health support. They've been living in an uncertain world for almost a year and a half now, and many have lost critical services because of the pandemic. I think it's really important to recognize tonight how meaningful your contribution is. Without the support of people like you, Ryther could not serve over 800 children each month. They could not continue to provide critical behavioral health services to our children. And they could not continue to provide a place to form community and connection to youth like Adrian and my own daughter. So please, as you are able, give a gift tonight for this amazing community that has been created at Ryther.
Thank you all so much for joining this year's 2021 Community Connection event. A huge thank you again to our event sponsors and guests. For more ways to get involved with Ryther, you can visit ryther.org. From all of us here at Ryther, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your generous donation that helps bring a smile to my daughter's face.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping us create connections for kids, teens, and young adults.
Thank you.
And thank you for always supporting Ryther's values and mission towards providing hope for the people that we serve and helping them have a healthy future.